Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters. My name is Adam Torres, and if you'd like to apply to be a guest in the show, just head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. All right, so today I'm in downtown Los Angeles, and let me tell you, I'm at the WEConnect LA event. They have an amazing community, and I just now watched James Rembert, who's one of the co-founders, on stage give an excellent opening keynote, and then I was able to snag him right after he got done. So James, man, welcome, and thank you for inviting me out. This is an absolutely amazing event.
No, thank you for coming.
All right, so WEConnect LA. I know you with Jessica. Give me some of the backstory. How this idea come about?
Well, the concept is based off of Jessica. Jessica is an amazing connector. She has like a superpower of like connecting with people and getting people to trust at a level where they just seem ultimately familiar from first interaction. So,
how'd you two meet? I'm always curious what co-founders.
We met at an event, and
does not surprise me.
I became one of her coaches.
Yeah.
And we kind of built a relationship from there. And just based off who she was as a person, I was more interested in, if you're doing something, I'm game. What are we doing? Right?
Really?
So that's how we kind of like bonded. But it was mutual in the development. But outside of that relationship of her coming to coach, she became more.
Yeah. Talk a little bit more about that. So when you say coaching and coaching, not just her, but just in general in your business, like what does that mean?
Well, I do help. We do business coaching. Right now, we do a lot of, if you want to say more of emerging tech coaching, helping people understand how to implement this stuff, to remove the fear.
Like your keynote, you're talking about AI, you had some other things like.
Well, when it comes to AI, to get people get them to a place of being practical, show them the ease of use. If we can get that, we can get a person to a place of implementation. And that's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
A lot of what we see people fear from it is, one, they don't know. And when they see it, because things are unfamiliar, they immediately equate it to being hard. And then you don't use it, right? And unfortunately, AI is a tool that is not going anywhere, right? It was like in the early 80s, they said the internet was going to be a fad. Right?
It's not.
Who knew?
No.
Right?
It's not. Yeah.
And that's the same thing where we are when it comes to some of these AI tools. And unfortunately, when you look at some of the emerging tech like AI as like just one thing, you don't understand what to do. Like it's like AI. It's not just AI.
Right.
There are multiple factions when it comes to AI. The question is, what do you need to get done? Right. And if you can answer what you need to get done, then we can connect the proper tool and what type of AI you should be applying. So,
yeah. How did you get into the coaching business or helping people in business in general? Where'd that start from?
It kind of spooled over. It wasn't a goal.
Yeah.
It was more of when people asked me for help.
Yeah.
I would always tell people the information is free, but you'll pay for my time. And that's kind of how it developed. So I don't officially go out there and promote as a coach or anything of that nature. Those that I can help, I help. And everyone else, I can guide. So, it puts me in a unique space because I think if I did look at this as a business, I could be way more profitable. But my integrity is a little higher, right? I don't want the money for money's sake. I need to know if I can help you or not.
Yeah.
And if I can help you, then if you're willing to pay for my time, I'll give you all the information you need.
What do you enjoy about that, about helping people and about especially in the business? Because business is hard, like business startups and this, that, it's not an easy thing to deal with, even just the emotions and like the pressure of working with startups, like that goes over to their coaches or the people that are helping them, regardless of title, doesn't matter. Like, what do you like about being in that space?
Well, I guess it's more of where I was, right? Like when I was building my businesses, trying to find the right information.
Yeah.
And, anybody that's early in their business development that's really, really serious about it, you get to a point where you don't care about what it costs as long as you can get to where you're trying to go. And that's how I was. And if I'm trying to remove that complication for people that I can help, right? Where everyone has some type of coaching, whatever.
For sure.
And we all know you can sell a sizzle and there's no steak. Right? It's like, I paid for this, but there's nothing there. That's kind of where I was in my business, and I'm trying to kind of deviate that problem for other people so they don't have to run into that. So like I said, if I can help you, I can help you. If I can't, I can't. Versus this is what I do.
Yeah.
Everybody come on board.
Yeah.
I'm very conscious about who I work with because we have to create a degree of intimacy, right? Like Like at some point when you are working with people, the BS meter or the BS veil has to fall. Like if you are about that, like nothing, it's going to be obvious after a while because you're going to run out of steam, right?
Yeah,
like if you've never built a business, how are you going to help me, right? And then you get to a point where when people are helping or you're helping other people, the results have to prove it, right? It's like a gym, right? It's like, I got a gym membership. Yeah, but the only thing you're losing is $35 a month. You ain't losing anything else. So are you using it? You know what I'm saying? So there has to be something behind the coaching side of it. So it puts me at a place where, like I said, I only deal with people that I can actually help, right? And I'm not for everybody, right? Because, like I said, there's a lot of time, there's a lot of energy involved. So I don't actually promote myself there. It's just like those that come across, I come across that I can help, I do. But what I love about it is like the results, the end results of where a person can go, right? And I think I look for people like myself from time to time. Like I look for like, dude, I was there. I know where you are. I can help you.
Yeah.
Versus like everyone. So I identify better with people that I can see myself in versus everybody. And that part of seeing the end result, like I said, if you see there's quite a few people floating around here that I personally mentored and coached. Like the guy that was just in here, Devontae, has been with me since he was 24.
Wow.
Right? And he was, now he's extremely, like he's in a very, very beautiful financial position and where, destination wedding and things of that nature. And he's on his way to where he's trying to go. But I see myself in him.
Yeah. That's great. Let's circle back to WEConnect LA for a bit. So talk to me a little bit more about the organization and really just the vision overall.
Well, the whole vision is based off the thesis of there's power in proximity, right? Like this first event is, if you're looking at it and you're here, right? This first event is almost like a visual pitch deck to show people what we want to do. While we're doing it in reference, like while we're doing it, you're seeing it in real time of the.
It's a great name, by the way. Just throwing that out there. WEConnect LA. Come on, man. That's great. It's like when you can just look at it and be like, oh, that's what it is. Even if you don't know, but you know.
It creates that ease of use. Like some of the things we talk about. Like there are 3 pillars that we kind of lean to when we, even as we start to build this, is one, the practical side of a thing, the ease of use creates the implementation. So when we talk about WEConnect, the whole point of this is to connect people with other people that can actually move the needle. But we all know we are stronger together, regardless of all of the chaos and craziness is going on. The collective is the strength, right? And like I said, Jessica has just this unique superpower of. When I say connecting with people, we met somebody yesterday we were going to pick up the truck from the parking lot.
Okay.
If you would have walked into this, you would have thought she knew this lady for years.
And you just met her.
She just met her. So she's like we're like a yin and yang type situation. Like most, like I'm a recovering introvert. She's an extrovert.
Oh my gosh.
So it works.
That's awesome. So what when you label this, or I should say, when I read about it, it's a community. It's a community bringing together. Who are lots of different types of organizations. Who are you seeking, and who do you think is a good fit to participate and be part of this particular community?
Well, that's a fascinating thought, because we're open to everybody. Like, just don't come here and abuse the community. Yeah. Right? Like, if you're selling something, fine, sell it. Yeah. But this PG-13? Yeah. Okay. Do the thing you say you can do. Yeah. Right? Like, don't sell anything that you can't do. Because everyone here is willing to pay for the time. Right. Yep. So we're open to entrepreneurs. No. What
about industries?
No specific industry. Okay. We're open to all industry, because I think that's like if we can bring us all together, someone can connect at some point.
I'm a fan of multiple verticals. I like that. I just personally like coming in, and when I go into a room and I can talk to people and everybody has a different background or experience, to me that's cool. Like, I get to learn. It doesn't get boring for me. Like, it's fun.
Even if you don't,
that's just me.
Yeah, but even if you don't do business with a person, it's good to meet people. I mean, you got
and learn, and you're doing new things.
You have people that are building SaaS companies. You have you got a small tech giant inside there now, where patents of voice AI. I mean, the list goes on and on in reference to who you can meet. It doesn't matter if you can or can't do business with them, but there's something you can get from them. Like, maybe you can get an idea, direction, a focus. Maybe you can get connected to, like I was thinking that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Like the connect, like the level of connecting that we believe that can happen is limitless, right? And right now with with emerging tech and where AI is, the real skill that's lacking is imagination. Like if you can think it, it can be done.
Oh, I love that about AI.
Yeah.
It's for me, AI, the renaissance or the revolution for me is that I can find all the ideas I have in my head. I can finally get them out. And they're there.
Limitless.
They're there. I'm like, whoa! And you don't have all these like little frictions.
The excuses
of like,
are gone.
Like there's always was a road bump and like things. And what else I like? I don't know. You sounds like you've been building tech and other things for a long time too. Is I went back, so I've now that AI's come out, and let's call it the last year that I've really been like really doing like building things myself. I have a team. We have an agency. A bunch of people work for me. Blah blah blah. Like I don't have to do that piece, but I just went back in and I'm like just these little side things that I always wanted to do. I'm like I'm not going to put that on our books, or like I don't want to like take away good staff or away from great projects to like play around with stuff that I just want to monkey around with, to be honest. And what amazes me is that even like the front, not just the front end. Okay, we talk about new tools, but if you think about like some of the old softwares and old things that have been around forever, now they just work better and they all actually work. I'm like, wait a minute, I'll give you a super simple tool, Zapier, something like a Zapier or something like that. That used to be like it connects to some things, didn't connect to others, this, that. Now I went in there just playing around again, just me monkeying around. And for my audience out there, yeah, you can laugh if you want. It's okay. Don't put my monkeying around on my team though. That's on me. But it worked on everything on the first click. And I'm like, wow. Like, so now like the new entrepreneurs that are launching and doing these things, they'll never know what these tools were like in the past, how clunky they were. And sometimes they work, sometimes they not, data and all these other things. And you had kind of APIs, do all this sort of stuff. Now you just push a button, everything works.
They made
how from your end how does that excite you?
Right? It's just fascinating. The hardest part is when you see people don't take advantage of it. Right? I struggle.
They don't know, do they?
Yeah, I struggle with the lack of execution or at least attempt. Right?
Yeah.
Like I at the bare minimum attempt. Right? Attempt to do it. And you can't get mad at anybody for attempting to do it. Yeah. The problem is, like I said, a lot of this stuff is so unfamiliar, it's easily equated to being hard. And it's just unfamiliar. I mean, everything. You walk down the wrong street, unfamiliar, but you keep going until you get to something that's familiar. Yeah. It's the same thing you have to do when it comes to what we have. And, the fascinating part about what we have access to is the limitations are gone. Like there's... They talk about like David and Goliath. Right? Yeah. Everyone makes the joke where right now tech has made giants our size. Absolutely. You don't even need a David and Goliath. The giants are our size now. Yeah. So we don't have to worry about the whole battle. They're our size. Right? Now either you fight or you don't, but you can't say you'll lose because it's a giant. Right? Production, movies. I mean, right now we've gone from last month we struggled with trying to get words right. This, last year we struggled to get words. Yeah. And early this year, our hands are more visible now, right? Yeah. Now the generative side is indistinguishable. Yeah. Right, to the point where Hollywood is putting out cease and desist letters of like, like what the heck. So,
well, James, this has been great, like having you on and learning more about WeConnect LA. So last thing I want you to do, I want you to look into the camera, tell people how they can connect with you, and whether you want to leave it and talk about your coaching, anything else like that, but also WeConnect LA. How do people get involved in the community?
Yeah, if you guys go to WeConnectLA.com, that'll be where our events are. We're really trying to focus on more live interactive events like we're doing here, right? And you look me up, JamesRembert.com. You find me there. But that's the easiest way to catch me.
Fantastic. And for everybody at home watching, just so you know, we'll definitely put some links in the show notes. So you can just click on the links, check out WeConnect LA, and also connect with James. And speaking of the audience, if this is your first time with Mission Matters and you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe or follow button. This is a daily show. Yes, you heard me right. Each and every day, we're bringing you new interviews, new ideas, and hopefully new inspiration to help you along the way in your journey as well. So hit that subscribe or follow button. And James, man, appreciate you making some time for us.
Thank you so much.